everybody, welcome back. Glad you could be here. I wanted to give you a glimpse into my plans for the remainder of 2020. Now, this year has gone by super fast, and it really has been the year from hell in so many ways. But we've had some glimpses of light in there too, so that's been good. And more specifically, I'm referring to my reading goals. My reading goals have really gone to hell. And I've gotten some of the books that I plan on reading done. I've read other things that I didn't plan on reading necessarily. And I've just kind of been all over the place. And I really discovered this year particularly that I am so very much of a mood reader. If I've got something planned but I don't really feel like reading it, I don't read it. And that's one reason TBRs don't work for me. And I've mentioned that before in other videos. So I sat down and I planned out the books that I know I definitely want to get to for the remainder of 2020. If others happen after that, that's great. But these are the books on my priority list. So let's get right to it, guys. The first one is the book I'm currently finishing, and I am almost done with it. And that's The Wastelands by Stephen King. It's book 3 in the Dark Tower series. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. It is a roller coaster of a ride. And the last few days, I just have not been able to put it down whatsoever. So I'm very much looking forward to finishing that one. The next book would be Dawnshard by Brandon Sanderson. This is a novella set in the world of the Stormlight Archive. It follows two characters in particular, Risen and Lopin from the Stormlight Archive series, and it's just a little side jaunt in the world. It's not a major book in the world, but my understanding is it fits somewhere in between book 3, which is Oathbringer, and the new book that's coming out, Rhythm of War. So I want to make sure to read Dawnshard before I embark on Rhythm of War, because I don't want any spoilers if there are any, and so I'm very, very excited to read that. I did snatch up the ebook, and I plan to embark on that as soon as I finish Wastelands. And then after that, of course, Rhythm of War will be out. And Stormlight fans, myself included, have been waiting for this book a long time, guys. So I've got to get on the ball and be ready for this book. And my goal that I've set loosely for myself is to be finished with Rhythm of War by the end of November. And it doesn't come out until the middle of November, just a few days from now. So that's a really lofty goal, because I am a really slow reader, but I'm going to attempt it. Now, granted, I could have read it prior to now, because Brandon has been posting the first few chapters. I think it's currently up to chapter 18, maybe, that he's released online for free. But I didn't really want to do it that way. I wanted to read it as a cohesive whole, so I have just avoided reading the chapters he posted online, and I've been furiously avoiding spoilers. Every time I think a spoiler's going to come up, I'm like, no, I don't want to hear it, I don't want to see it, just leave me alone. I can't do that. So, yeah, that is going to be the next book I read after Dawnshard. And then once that is all over, I think it will probably be December already, or maybe close to December. I am going to pick up and finish the first Law trilogy by Joe Abercrombie. I read the first book quite a while back. I think it's probably been a year ago or maybe more. The Blade itself, and I plan to reread that book and then read the next two books to complete the series. I've been wanting to finish it for a long time, and I figure that's the most logical series that I can easily finish before the end of the year. I could continue with the Dark Tower series, but there's still 5 more books left, and I'm just not really thinking that's feasible. So, that is what I'm hoping to do by the end of the year. And we're coming up on the holidays, lots is going on. It's always crazy around the holidays, and might be putting in extra hours at work. You know the drill. So I want to be realistic with my reading goals. And let me know in the comments what you guys think about this. I'd love to know where you're at with your reading goals for the year and what you have planned going forward for the remainder of the year, if you have any solid plans. Maybe you're a really strong mood reader like me, and setting down official plans is just like pulling teeth. It's like, I don't want to do this. I just can't put myself in a box like that. But I'm going to do my very best because I really, really want to get to these books. But I put aside a lot of other books in the process. I had plans to finish the Deathgate cycle, and I had plans to finish the Dark Tower series, and I had plans to read more of the Witcher books, and I just haven't gotten around to it. So yeah, it happens. I missed the mark by quite a bit, but I'm going to do my best to finish strong and see where things go. So yeah, let me know in the comments, guys, what your thoughts are on this. And make sure you are staying tuned to the channel. Next week, I will have a book review for you on The Wastelands, book 3 in the Dark Tower series. That is my goal, to have that done and ready to make a review for you. So that will be coming up next week. And then I've got other fun stuff planned for the future. So I will be doing an end of year kind of summary once the end of the year rolls around. So stay tuned for that. And I've got some other unique and interesting stuff planned for you. So please stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe, click the like, all that good stuff, and support my channel. If you would like to support me on Patreon, if you really enjoy the content I put out and you'd like to support me, I would love to direct you to my Patreon. Link is in the description below, and make sure you check that out. Also, I do kind of have a very loose goal. I'd love to see it happen, but I have a loose goal of reaching 200 subscribers by the end of the year. That would be really cool. And I hope maybe you guys can help make that happen even. Share with your friends and all that stuff. So anyway, this has been a fairly short video, and I hope you've enjoyed it. And guys, make sure that you are reading more books. I will talk to you in my next video. Take care. Have a good one. Bye.